Hello all and welcome back to Full Throttle with the Gent. I am your host, Brendan the Gent. As you can tell, I'm back in the sim chair. I was spoiled by last weekend's video and absolutely loved it. That was my favorite Full Throttle I've ever done. I'm very grateful to the North Carolina Auto Racing Hall of Fame, and they allow me 2 filmings. So I choose the 600 weekend, and I'm going to do the Bank of America 400 at the Roval in late September, I'm sorry. In between, I'm going to try to look for other places to film the show at so it's more professional, and I would like to build a studio. So we'll see how that goes, okay? Trying to look at my notes. We got some news to talk about. Ryan Newman, Roush Fenway, Oscar Mayer have announced the throwback car for Darlington. And here is a picture of it. It's supposed to be a Mark Martin throwback. And as you can see, it doesn't look anything like it should. Now, it has the same design, even with the number font, but at the same time, it's wrong colors. I thought the whole point of Throwback Night was to actually have the right colors, but I may be wrong. Let me know what you think of this car. I'd like to hear your opinions on it. It's nice that they're giving a throwback to Mark Martin. I just wish they used the same colors. But we'll move on. I don't want to bring my opinion into it. My favorite news of today. Okay. NASCAR Whelen Modified Series is returning to Martinsville Short Track in 2020. May 8th, 2020. The Whelen Modified Tour is going to have a 200-lap race. The Max Pro Window Films 200. Absolutely excited. Whether I'm going to be working on as a crew member, on a team, that's up in the air. We don't know if we're going to run the whole tour modified schedule or whatnot, so I don't want to say anything about that. But, or I'm going to go as a media or fan. Either way, I will be there. So if you see me, say hello. They haven't been there since 2010. Okay? And you can look on YouTube. People have posted videos of modified races at Martinsville. They are always entertaining and perfect. Okay? There is no bad race at Martinsville in a modified. Looking at the notes, let's move on to Cup news. Stage winners of the Coke 600 were Brad Keselowski, Martin Truex Jr. Truex, there was 4 stages in this race since it was 400 laps. They just made it that way. Your winner was Truex Jr. I believe it was his second win of the 600. NASCAR did use some of that traction compound for the race. I was looking at Jeff Gluck's poll for the race, and it said 86% of people said the race was good. I watched the race, and it was somewhat entertaining. I do believe the restarts are what made it a good race. There was a lot of cautions, and the restarts were really good. I mean, we were seeing cars going 3 wide, 2 deep, 4 wide even, and it was fun to watch those. So I think that's why people thought it was a good race. I did see some string out conveyor belt racing through it. There was passes, don't get me wrong, but there was a lot of conveyor belt. Let's see. Matt Tiff failed Tech 3 times. He lost a crew member prior to the race and was sent to the rear prior to the race. The 30-second moment of silence after stage 2. That was absolutely wonderful, absolutely heartfelt. It's Memorial Day weekend. To have that for the troops and those who have served, passed on in war and whatnot, it's absolutely wonderful to see all that. And I'm thankful for NASCAR for even doing so. It's different. It was very different, but it was very well nice to see. Okay. Seems that's all I have for NASCAR news. Let's move on to points. Here is your points report after the 600. Kyle Busch back in first. Joey Gunna fell 1. Chase Elliott moved up 1. Kevin Harvick fell back 1. Brad Keselowski still in 5th. Martin Truex Jr. moved up 1 after his race win. Denny Hamlin fell back from after crashing, I believe, plus Martin Truex winning. Kurt Busch stayed at 8th. Ryan Blaney 9th, and 10th Alex Bowman moved up twice, two positions. Sorry about that. I will leave up the rest of this so you can see where your favorite driver is in the points. Okay, there was your points. Let's move on to Cup results from the 600. Okay, y'all, here is the race results from the 60th Annual Coca-Cola 600. 2 stage wins for Martin Truex Jr. and the race win. Joey Logano 2nd. 3rd was Kyle Busch. 4th, Chase Elliott. Ricky Stenhouse 5th. 6th was Chris Buescher. Absolute good finish for him. 7th was Alex Bowman. 8th, Jimmy Johnson. 9th, William Byron, who was the pole winner. And 10th, rounding out the top 10, is Kevin Harvick. I will leave the rest up to you, see where your favorite driver finished. Okay, before we end this and wrap it up, let's check out sounds of the race.
The 6, I think took 2, he's on the bottom, and everybody else lined up has got 4. 5 to go, blue down. 1 car behind us on the lead lap, so we can slow down and cruise around here and only lose a spot or 2. There's only 1 spot, 1 car, 1 lap behind us. So we got 2 laps to play with here for a couple spots. Worst case, if it's okay, go. 43 is about 2 or 3 rows up. There's your 77. Come to the green here. 5 to go. 41 is going to come outside. Okay, you're good now. Alright, pace cars, I'll be ready. Yards. 100. Green, 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 green. 9, got Jack on the bottom, 2 tops. 20, protect the top. Inside, you're going top of 3 here, top of 3. Still 3, still 3. 22 coming to your bumper. Still 3, you're top of 4 now. 2, got a good push, you're clear, clear. 19 coming strong on the bottom inside, 22 inside. 4 to go at the stripe, 4 to go. Keep it up top here, keep it up top. 18 inside. There you go, bud, there you go. You are bumper, bumper, bumper clear, clear. Clear by 1.5, by 1.5, by 2, by 2. Running white line behind you, white line 2 back, white line 2 back, 3 back, 3 back, 3 back. Give me 3 more, baby, give me 3 more. Clear by 4, clear by 5. Still clear by 5 on exit over there, clear by 5 on exit. Still clear by 4 here, clear by 4. Running the same line as you, same line as you. 2 to go here to line, 2 more. Clear by 5 on exit here, clear by 5. Still clear by 5. He's running in the middle of the track. 5 back in the middle. All right, white flag here, baby. White flag. Clear by 5. That's it. Clear by 5 still. Clear by 4 here. Clear by 3. Run in the middle. Run in the middle. There you go. Martin Truex Jr., 2-time Coca-Cola 600 champion. Come on, get you some, baby. You're a man! Did have a wreck on the back. I don't know where the hell it's at back there now.
Got one slow over here in turn 4.
Unreal job, man. Unreal job. You're the man. Nice. Love driving for you, man. Glad we figured this thing out. Appreciate you sticking with me. Appreciate you sticking with us. Hell of a job.
But when you come over here, I know you're going to give them one hell of a celebration because you are the man. Just try not to tear up the AstroTurf if you don't mind their asking me to tell you that. Also, hey Wally, woo! The Nature Boy's in the house.
Alright, y'all, that's all we have for this week's, this weekend's 600 wrap-up video. We'll be doing Pocono as soon as possible. Trying to get somewhere where I can have a better background. Even trying to get that green screen to work better. Now, I would like to thank Route 1 Auto Service out of Peabody, Massachusetts. They're open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call them at 978-532-4001. Very, very grateful for their sponsorship of this channel, and, well, this show, I should say. And I appreciate everyone tuning along. I'll be back very shortly with more news. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.